I'm pretty sure that's gonna create quite the mess when it comes down the pipe, literally. Wow, what? Oh my gosh. I don't think I ended up picking up that many bills to put in here. Oh. Oh, that's, I think, just the, yeah, that's the vases. What is this song? I think I'll just select something at random on my Spotify list and just switch to that. Nearly there. All right. God, how much more cleanup is there? The rest is all coins and trash. So I gotta build up more bills here. 50. So, so that'd be like 4 stacks of 50. 4 and... Let's see. Oh, that's 25. So that'd be 4 stacks, 4 full stacks, and then 3 smaller stacks. Well, smaller stack of... What? How'd that get in there? Not quite there yet. Yeah. One, 5, 100, 1, 5, 10, 15. There we are. in a backpack. Yep. Okay. Ow! I wonder, does the trash get destroyed when it's thrown in a washer? I don't think I've ever stopped to notice that. No, I'm just gonna throw it in a separate one there and see what happens. Almost there. In a box and any dollar bills, clean and dry money. Now the trash managed to survive? Are you kidding me? what does Mr. All-Seeing want? In a medium box, any container, as long as... $7 oh my gosh. Well, that's 5. All these zippers are stuck. Dirty, dirty. Oof. Definitely, one thing you know for sure is that as I play this game and I do certain things, it's like, I think there's ways I can go about this to make this a little more efficient. Just put this in a box. Just get that out of the way. I know I said at one time before, it's like, how does the conversion rate work in here? Well, theoretically, so this is like 100,000 right now in yen, but yet, and if we were to put this in, oh, okay, so maybe they did fix up the currency conversion a little bit, although I still stand by that I think yen is a heck of a lot more less in terms of value compared to a dollar bill. But with this part of the story now winding down, getting to the end, and we're like within reach of one path or another, we can see how that goes. But unfortunately, this game does not have a copy file feature. But I did know that when I made that second game up, as you saw at the beginning of the stream, where it's like pretty much ready to go for the other path, you can at least see what happens in one story and then be able to find out what happens in the other story. What happens when we make the other choice. Because right now we're pretty much primed and ready to blow that thing up once it gets full. But with how little there is left in the story and how close we are to the other path, I think I might just decide to complete that, record that off stream, and then just include that with a near the end of the other VOD, or have as its own separate VOD, just basically showing what happens, and then we'll be able to complete this particular game and move on. Although, given the rate of what we're doing with this current mission, I think it'll wrap it up here in a second. And I guess just finish the endings for another time. So I have been doing quite a bit of sorting and gathering of cash. I have mentioned before I would like to try and just completely fill the piggy bank with all but American currency, because that's pretty much straightforward, because the conversion rates in the game are kind of cheesed when it comes to handling the like conversion between euros and yen. So it's like I want to try and play this as straight as I can, but if it does start to get to the point where it's like we're not going to be able to fill that all completely with dollar bills, then I will just cheese it for the other ending, just to get, just to complete it then. Pack that. Oh no, I didn't mean to pack that. I thought I saw a small box in the storage facility here. Ah, here we are, small. These look like all euros, so we'll just gather these up. Alright, how to load this up properly? It's 50, 100 there. So that's like 125, 135, 125. Perfect block. Yep. I know definitely one of the things that would end up dogging the orders would be all these marked bills, so to kind of pick up the pace, I ordered a lot of extra marked builds detectors and just basically placed them in a bit of a circular pattern, or as circular as I can get, so that all the bills would go into this box. All the good bills, I should say. For 200. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Just throw these marked bills over here. Look and see. This is one tool I never got that I think I'm overdue for. Where is it? Sorry, my sister Kruk went live. How's the Roo? I'm doing good. How about you? Ooh, Time Blink. Thanks for those redeems earlier, by the way. Hope your Sunday is going well. How is your sister, by the way? You don't have to go into too much detail, but how's she feeling? How's she doing? I don't know how this works, but... surviving. Some days it kind of does feel like that. Doing better. It might get released tomorrow. Good, good, good. Hopefully the road isn't too rough after. My well wishes to her. Okay. Her birthday, so she's excited for the gifts I brought her. Oh, nice. I hope she enjoys them. Just a venerable fountain of cash. Looks like there's just a bunch of yen mixed in with these tens here. I think after the end of this one particular mission, I should have enough to fill in the piggy bank and then just do choice number 1. Fun story. So my sister left to a different state and left a fish in my care, so I'm taking care of it, kind of. I just cleaned the tank and the fish is not there at all, so the fish ran away. I don't know how. Uh-oh. How big is the tank? If you don't mind me asking, because I remember a similar story that was just recently mentioned by my coworker. But long short of it is, you may want to check the floors. And if you have a cat, well, I'm sorry. Out of luck. So the only thing that's coming to mind, so my coworker, 20 gallon, I think. Okay, so that's a fairly sizable tank. It's not like something itty bitty that they could probably easily jump out of. So my coworker, so recently we had like the county fairs and whatnot, a couple of weeks ago, and her daughter ended up winning like a goldfish in one of those carnival games, and got to keep it. And it didn't even last 48 hours. It was a beta. Oh. Wait a minute. Aren't those kinds of fish that are known to be, like, hostile fighters or something to other fish? Oh, my. Anyway. So, my coworker, it was alone in the tank. It was all alone. The fish in the carnival are so sad. Yeah, so, it didn't last 48 hours, not because of negligence or anything, but because of the simple fact that it actually jumped out of the tank. And no one was around when it happened, so it died. For your case, for the betta fish, the only thing I could think of would be that maybe it's either, if you happen to have any like tank decorations, maybe it was well hidden in one of them and just got stuck. There was a lid on the tank, so it could not jump. What a mystery. I checked if it was Finding Nemo and went... Clean the tank, including the decorations, checked if it was Finding Nemo and went in the water filter. Yikes. So it just simply poofed, and you have no other pets whatsoever? I have a dog, but he doesn't like going into her room. Well, the only few things that come to mind was that it somehow managed to escape your notice when it came to cleaning. Because I don't know how clever some fish could be. Either that or it must have been Houdini incarnate, because I'm out of ideas. It's hard to hear about that. Yeah, that is just a real puzzling situation. Ran away. Somehow. I assume it got inspired by the game I Am Fit. Oh my goodness, that'd be one heck of a... That'd be one heck of an escape. Sheesh.
Dick.
Oh, Dick. Dick? Who's a Dick? Oh, hey, Donkey, welcome on in. How are you doing today? What? There we go. Hope you're doing well today, hey Donkey. We're just talking about cash and fish. I mean, I've heard of dogs and cats making grand escape plans, but fish? I just assumed that was all fiction. It is so hot. You know, it's been kind of a scorcher too. More of a, though it's actually cooling down finally. Yeah, I did wake up this morning and I was surprised to see that the thermometer on my air conditioning unit in the early morning was actually reading under 60 degrees. So that's a welcome relief. I would say it's been less like the hot scorcher and more like the hot muggy stuff. Either way, it's not pleasant. I would rather deal with dry hot heat than hot muggy heat because that's just insufferable. Alright, let's see here. How can I best make this pack here? I just know winter is coming and I'm not ready for it. Yeah, I'm not ready for it yet. I've often said even though we've had winter come before Halloween, I've often said if it's not even Halloween yet, I'm not ready for winter. Oh, right. Weather newcasts are saying the North is going to get obliterated by winter this year. That sounds about right. Our last winter was pretty mild compared to the other winters. So it wouldn't surprise me if we get a lot of snow and ice. Now, whether it's... I'm in the south, so the air just stopped being vaporized boiling soup. Yeah, up here... our winters come in two ways. It's either going to be a lot of snow, a lot of shoveling and accumulation, or it's just going to be a lot of cold. I would rather deal with a lot of snow than deal with a lot of cold. Because at least the snow acts as somewhat of an insulator against the cold, if enough of it is present. I remember when I was a kid, we had, like, record accumulations. There was so much snow that you could, that after everything was, like, after the streets were cleared and snow piles were made, you could actually reach up to the wires of the utility pole. It was that much. That was, like, way back in the 90s. I don't want winter at all this year. Which region do you live in, Time and Blink? I'd imagine you would live probably somewhere in the in a northern region. I will say, though, our area has been in... I don't like doxing myself, but let's say it gets minus 40. Oof. So you're like you're like in a very... Wait, is that minus 40 is in Celsius or Fahrenheit? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's where the conversion crosses between Celsius and Fahrenheit.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I just... Given the choice, I would rather deal with a lot of snow than with a lot of cold. Kind of the mind that if it ends up getting, like, close to freezing, but it's not actually freezing, and yet it's raining outside, I hate it so much. It is, like, the worst feeling. I could just, like, it feels very bad on my body. It was, like, I feel achy, I feel, just miserable when it comes to... Oh my god, can I not fit that? There we go. Too thick. It's like, if it's gonna be so cold, but yet not freezing, it's like, just give me the snow already. Put my body out of its aching misery. I can imagine a giant rule in the middle of a cold winter. Well, that's a lot of fur and a lot of fat to go with it. Alright, let's see. I just give the general area. Some people are like, Lamau, I'm in social, literally east of Palm Springs. Okay, I wouldn't be that specific. Like, generally speaking, it's like I live in the Great Lakes region. So, our winters can range anywhere from mild to just very cold and a lot of snow. I know that sometimes it can get so cold that we end up getting some ice caves forming on Lake Superior, which rarely happens because it has to get so cold that it even starts freezing Lake Superior. throw this out. Yep. So, So that goes in a large box. I have large boxes to spare in this area. Ah! There. So in this case, it looks like the easiest way to be able to make a perfect brick out of that would be to make it all 50s and then the remainder in 20s. Put chat in your pouch, stud. Bold of you to assume he already has it. Yes, a nice and comfy pouch indeed. Perfect for little beans to sleep in. Also perfect for carrying stuff around, snacks included. Alright, that box is empty. Alright, get this up. Sounded like I dropped something. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that's that. Alright, now on to this. Okay, I don't have enough 50s to go that route. Okay, so 5 to 8. So that's, what, 10, 20, that's a $30,000 brick of 10s. Ah. 5. That's 100,000 there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 150. Okay, I think I'm seeing it here. $175. 120. Okay, not enough. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 200,000. Okay, now I figured it out. There we go. Perfect brick. Alright, how much do we need to fill the rest of the bank? Less than 200,000. Almost there. Alright, are there any tasks that I can pick up that involve actual US gold? Oh my gosh! That one... Okay, there's a couple. This one's timed. Oh, that requires a bigger... Wah. Is there something I could quickly do to try and get my reputation up? 90,000 in Euro, 50 euro. Oh, what's here? In a medium box. Well, I have plenty of medium boxes. $50, $75. I think that's it. Yep. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Can I pick that up? Yes, I can. Thank goodness. Oh, bunch of junk in here. Yeah. No marked money, any dollar bills, 205,000 worth. I think I'll also pick up that one that does not have a timestamp on it from Ma_Sonic. Oh! I heard that plap! I thought those were bananas for a second. I've been watching too much Donkey Kong. Yeah, those ain't banana. They could be probably considered bananas. They probably taste like paper and probably will take days to digest, but I suppose so. Yeah, just a bunch of packing material. Guess I'll have this garbage bag handy. Ooh, banana! Hold on. Hey! Runaway bullet casing. Do you want a banana? Daylight come and me wanna go home. Okay. Put you over there. Couple of marked bills in that mix. All right, what's in here? Something looks off about this. Oh my god, it's all crap. It's all a lot of literal dirty money. Ugh. I guess I should have saw that coming the moment I saw all the wet dirt on the outside of the bag. So much physics. Oof. Is that everything? Yes, it is. Such a big bundle. It's because of the fact that there was so much in bundles, and those bundles come apart. I need myself another dryer. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, wait, is that all? That aside. Yep. I think some of Corgi's emotes was inspired somewhat by Vixie's emotes. Like there was another one, I believe. That one. Nah. Alright, anyway. Back to stuffing the dryers. Whoa, hello. Let's see here. We could have bought a set of custom emotes from the same person, maybe. Although, come to think of it, I think the art style does kind of mimic... kind of looks like, Jaloon's, who was, Corgi's wife. And she does good art. She does have a very distinct style. Now, whether or not, Vixie got the same emote set from Jaloon or not, I don't know off the top of my head. Although the art style is similar. Thank you for the pets, by the way, Wolf. Welcome on in. Ah! Didn't mean to do that. Oh, crap. Where did... Oh, there it is. At least this one doesn't mind which bills are what. Sorted out the marked. Now we're probably going to sort out the counterfeits from this one. Oh, I saw a couple of... Yep, there are definitely some counterfeits among that mix there. Oh, that was it for that batch. Oh, yep, definitely a stretch. It's there. And another hydrate. I think one thing I really need is probably one of those cushions for your seat. As comfy as my chair is compared to my last one, I still get that low pain from sitting too long. Phew. Just adjusting some of the... Oh, I'm just going to quickly adjust here. Alright, that should feel better. Ugh. Put one on throne then, and I'll consider that. Where was I? Oh yeah. I had to do a double take for a moment. I forgot that was part of the music. I thought that I was like, wait a minute, why is there... I don't have a dog in the house. Paranormal pupper. Yep, indeed. expecting me to drop it in that pile. Get a bulk of these in 50s, I would be able to fulfill this order here. Got a whole lot of tents here. With some medium box. I want to try and save as many of the hundos as I can, just so I can fill the rest of that piggy bank and then move on to the next step. You know what? I'm gonna offload a lot of my tents here. So that's 30,000. So I need 175,000. I'll put this over here because I am in need of... Wait, do I still have some tape over here? I do. I think next I'll make like a brick of like a plastic brick of 20s. So that'll give me 60,000. And then the rest, brick or no brick, I'll just use whatever. Although I want to, again, avoid as many of the big bills as I possibly can, so I can fill up that piggy bank. I'd like to believe, kid, but there's only so much money I can give out. Bing bong boom bong. Not quite there yet for another brick. Ah. Not quite. Need one more stack. Oop. Oop. Just need one more pack of 20s and I'll complete another brick. Alright. Oh, out of plastic. So how much is that now? 90,000. So would it be 25, 50, 75, 100,000. Oh, excuse me. And there's still these packs to go through here. But I won't worry about them just yet, because I think we got what we need. I'll wrap up these missions and then fill up the piggy bank. Whoops. I thought I had enough room in there. Whoops. No? Alright, so that needs 105,000. We got 25, 50, 75, 100. Oh, wait, no, 110,000. I forgot about a plastic! That's, yeah, 90,000. Yeah, it was 115,000. I need another medium box. I wish there was some kind of upgrade system where it was like, okay, this is how far you can throw. Increase your throwing power, increase your carrying power. There we go, that takes care of that. these in the piggy bank. Oh, almost there. All right. Well, I could just finish up this then. Where'd I put that knife? Oh, there it is. God, the choppiness. Basically needs 1,000. Hit your savings milestone. All oinks inside. Well done. Final ascent or point of no return is basically the choice we got. All right. So this is where the moral dilemma kind of came to me when I first came to this step. The first choice that I'm going to make is not the one that I would personally go with. And that is the choice to launch the mortar and watch it be destroyed. Because the entire operation of the government is that they want to be able to consolidate everything into one under one currency to eliminate crime. I disagree with that approach because of the fact that it, well, eliminates freedom to a degree. I mean, it's one thing if you're handling your one's own currency, but you're handling everyone else's currency as well when it comes to that. That I don't agree with. This is the point of no return. Make a stand with us. Fulfill your duty to the government. Fire the shot that will be heard throughout history. So this is the step that I would not personally take. But I am a bit of a completionist at heart, so we'll see what happens. Look at that money, right? Piggy bank done, piggy bank gone. But again, I put a disclaimer before making the choice. This is not what I would end up doing. Not the choice that I would make.
Well done. You made the right choice. Your government appreciates your service. The piggy bank is destroyed. Black Lotus is weakened. You fulfill your mission. All this time you thought you were working for the right people. That you were a soldier of justice. That you stood for order. Oops. Oh, Fresh, you're such a fool. You have no idea how easy it is to control you.
Betty!
Always playing by the rules. Rules that are so easy to break and remake. Come now, darling. Don't you recognize your mother's voice? Yes. Yes, it's me, Betty. Special Agent Betty Oops. Who would have thought? I hope you're not too disappointed. I would never mean to hurt your feelings, no. I just played the game, pressed all the right buttons, and voila! You did exactly what I needed you to do. Honestly, I'm starting to admire you. You keep believing people, no matter how much they lie to you. I know why. It's because you're a good boy, aren't you?
I'd question that.
Mommy get her revenge. To strike at Spectator, to make him watch as his grand plan crumbles and his dream vanishes into thin air. Oh, what a shame. He never saw me for what I truly am. All that I could be. And you, he never cared for you either. You should be grateful. You're free now. Free from choice. You can stay. Keep playing the game you love so much. I'm sure the government can find a use for a good boy like you. We'll take good care of you. Well,
Will you?
they will. I got better things to do. See you around, sweet pea.
Point of no return. Oh, Ephra, welcome on in. Hope you're EPCPP well. Alright, so that was the government route of Cash Cleaner Simulator. Hey, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Wolf, can we get a shout out for Ephra, the stream bean? Lovely stream bean. Fun to hang out with, too. So that was the government route of Cash Cleaner Simulator. Relaxing for now? Yeah. You and me both. So, again, that's not the route I would go. So, with that, let's go ahead and load up the other file and take the route that I feel like is the better one. Even though I do not agree with either side of this argument. So now, we gotta... Thank you for doing that, Wolf. Now, to look for... Why so itty-bitty? And there's a bullion in the mix. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was definitely fun yesterday. I enjoyed it. I've said before, I enjoy a lot of our conversations and the interactions that we have compared to the gameplay. For those that didn't know, I was having fun with friendos with some Mario Party. I decided not to stream it because some days I just need like a little bit of break from stream as well as to catch up on some stuff. But it was a lot of fun. If you haven't done so yet, you can go over to Ephra's channel and see the VOD from the Mario Party playthrough yesterday. Oh, I forgot there's this freaking gold bullion in there. I know there was like some kind of secret picture that I noticed when I was happening. Still a miracle I ended up being second place in the second map despite all the Bowser events I ran into. Yeah, that was something. I want to try to focus on like actual US currency missions, but none are available. In a sport bag. Oh, 15. 16, 17, 18. Those straps just falling out and ending up in the lower laundry? Jeez. I guess that's one way to take out the trash. No, no, close. don't know if I have any other sport bags. Like, oh, I got plenty. I completely miscalculated that, didn't I? So I need, what? 90,000? I'm gonna do the same here as I did my last setup. See, do I happen to have missions involving American money? Oh boy. No, I think this will... Uh-oh! Wait, 1, 2... Where'd the third one go? I'm not going crazy. There was a third one that I got, wasn't there? Where'd it go? Yep, I have to refill the piggy bank. Thankfully, though, I wasn't gonna do that all from scratch, so I just basically did a new game and caught up to where I was there. Oh, there it is. It was upside down. Yep, I grabbed both of them. Man, that one... that mortar case does not burn.
Listen.
Why is this pallet knocked to the side? Oh, it's counterfeits. Hopefully, though, with enough big money missions from USD, like I said, I want to try and, when it comes to filling that piggy bank, I would rather do it the right way and just fill it up with actual USD, because the conversion rates in this game do not remotely match, because they treat the yen and the euro the same as they do a dollar bill. I'm like, yeah, that just seems like a very cheap way to complete the game. I'll only do that if it starts to get towards the end and we're not even close to the, I'll only do that if we're not close to filling it back up with US currency again. Blech. Just utter that yucky body squelching out of the box. Oh my god, so much is happening that it's taking so long to get in. Dad, hope you're doing well, champ. Hope Steve's been well too. They have been, thank goodness. How are you doing today? Is it... Do you still... do you prefer your nickname Spronkles? Or Mods? Or is it's still Mods? Either way, let's go. Anything. I mean, I could still call you Spronkles, since that's what you chose in Twigs chat. But I hope you're doing well. Oh, welcome on in. Hope you're enjoying your, whatever today would be. Alright, let me... It looks like Blink is a fan of yours too, by the looks of that emote. Or at least you guys share a same taste for Spyro. Alright, how... Let's see, I think that should be close enough. Okay, push it up a little further. Going well, thanks. Just going around seeing how the beans are doing before I return to games. Oh, what do you have? What do you have planned? What am I doing? Okay. Ba. I bribed him to play Binding of Isaac. Really? And it is his emote. I kind of figured. I know. At the moment, I'm on COD, but I'm going to do some Gunfire Reborn at some point. Interesting. Well, once I pretty much wrap up this game, I'm not sure what I'll be moving on to next year. I promise I'll play that once I return. Because I will have a bit of a streaming announcement at the end in here. Oh my god, this this pile's so huge I can't... There we go. It was so huge I couldn't even see over it in my field of vision. Where'd this bullet come from? Alright, let me look at my task tracker here. Okay, neither of them are timed. Small box and any dollar bills. 45k total. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, the other boxes made their way here. Oof. Oh my god, that is... That looks so terribly grungy looking. Marketable stud plushie on Patreon? I wish. I'm not at that point that I would be able to make something like that, or even market something like that. There we go. Woo! I'm sure there's probably a way to be able to make these even more efficient to some degree than they already are, but I don't have like quite the creative aptitude just yet to be able to figure out some kind of Rube Goldberg thing. Ah, Truckin', welcome on in. How are you doing today? Hope you're taking every moment to relax. I know work has been quite time. Yeah, I hope you. Ooh, take it easy. I know you've mentioned before how much work has been just beating your behind. But hopefully it's not beating you too badly, and you're getting close to that, close to much needed rest, much needed break back at work. Ah. Oh man. Well, all I can really say is take it easy, Bean, and don't let it try to get you too badly. I've been in that position before where it's like you have like all this work going on and no break, seemingly no end in sight for breaks or whatnot. Believe me, I've been there. I once, at my last job, worked 9 months straight with operating a store by myself on a bad ankle, no less. So I know how you feel. Yeah, oof indeed. Oh, even better. I think my first year, I was not even eligible for paid time off, let alone benefits, before I had to man the store by myself because my manager ended up quitting along with half of my division. Which completely upended... Oh yeah, half my division, including the division director. Which ended up throwing completely out the window plans to try and help me get some time off, as well as get help over at my center. So then that way I could be able to have some time off, as well as not be completely alone. But nope, that didn't happen. Just make you the CEO at that point. I wouldn't want to be the CEO of that last company. Let's see here, 30. I'm trying to let my brain cook a little bit here. Don't want to take that risk. Looks like that's all just a bunch of euros. I don't know if this is all counterfeit or marked bills. I can't remember. Ah. Oh, how did that marked bill manage to get through? Uh-oh, quite a few marked bills somehow managed to get through. Ah, boy. Chunk block. Oh. Da, 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 da. Somehow that didn't take. There we go. It's a hell of a lot of 20s. Oh, no wonder why. One of the quests requires that much in 20s? Sheesh. Wow, that was quite the thump. I mean, in all seriousness, I wonder how this cash counter slash sorter would be able to work out in reality. I could see, because you gotta think, there's quite a few moving parts that would have to identify the bill, and then from there, identify where it should go, or if it's none of the above, then outright get rejected. There's a magic gnome inside that sorts them. That's got to be one fast-acting gnome. Unless they're capable... Unless they're a chronomage. Well, let's see here. What do I have? Maybe I can... Alright. Just for the sake of getting that one other mission out of the way, I am going to... Again, I want to try to use as few hundos as possible so I can fill up that piggy bank. Ow! That was a dirt move on my part. Where's the knife? Yep. So I do wonder if... You know who was very elated that we decided to break the piggy bank? I wonder if the opposite... I wonder if the opposite reaction is going to happen, or what. Now I'm kind of curious. Alright, where do I have a... Okay, I have a small box here. No, that's 20. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. I think that should be it. Yep, that's it for that mission. So I'll just send this off the way.
Throw your cranes out. Use this one. Nope. I mean, that's a funk. Could probably kill someone with that. Oh, gotta reload. Just like
Okay, so it's like 265 in a backpack. There is no way all that is gonna fit in a backpack. Ain't no way. Ain't no shot. I would need multiple backpacks because I think only one. Yeah, 1, 2. Okay, 2 managed to fit, so it's like. Can a third one though? Now I'm kind of curious. While that's doing that, I'll check the darknet, see if any other big money missions. American money missions. There's a few. This one's about to run out, though, so I better accept it. Ooh, there looks like some big bills in this mix here. The mission that I accept, is that on a timer? It is not. Wrap in plastic. Yep. Yep, that's what I have been doing. I don't know how many... I don't know how many plastic wraps the full plastic bricks backpack can hold, though. I think it's either 2 or 3. This is the first time I've tried to pack rat stuff. One short. Alright, third one. Nope, I kind of figured. It's not going to fit in one backpack. So 60. Jeez. So I need 5 backpacks. I don't know if I have any spares laying around, so whoop. I am curious, Truck, if you still happen to be around, what kind of setup you managed to get for this game when it comes to sorting stuff out. It's probably more effective than me. Whoop! There's the backpacks. What? Well, that was something. Threw a garbage bag and it happened to land in a box. No. What?
I wonder where they got all these 20s. Did they just rob a bunch of ATMs?
I need to do a stand for a moment here. All right. That's another backpack full of now 60,000.
Stud buddy, how you doing today? I'm doing good, Zircom. How are you? Welcome on in. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday. Because my aim has just been filled with a lot of bill sorting. It was nice until my AC compressor shat the bed, but I'm gonna get around fixing it. Oh no! Oh boy. That's definitely not fun, especially when you're in the midst of a heat wave. I had the compressor go on an old portable AC unit that I was using, and thankfully, this is why I kind of swear by some extended warranty plans or replacement plans when it comes to some stuff. It thankfully was within the time frame of like getting a free replacement or whatnot. So I was glad for that. Because oh boy, in my room it can get really, really stuffy during the summer months. Wow, I just cleaned all the stairs to the basement from the water or the rain let in, having mixed it with dirt. Ew. Yuck. Was that from rain getting in through the front door? That must have been one heck of a rainfall. Just looking for that. I think I'm gonna have to replenish some tape here. Oh wait, that's for the... Nope, back. That's for the... This is what I'm looking for. Whew. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that. Sadly, it's quite the old unit, so I'm gonna have to Mad Max it. Oh yeah. I mean, if you're able to do it, if you got the skills and the means to be able to do it on your own without having to go wholesale, buy a new unit, or get pricey with the replacement parts, I'd say go for it. I on the other hand, I have to fall back on that kind of replacement plan stuff because depending on the product in question, I do not have the time or patience to be able to sit down and do something so delicate. AC units are definitely one of them. Okay, that $20 thing is going to be a while, so I will fall back and focus on some of this other stuff that I got monies from. That goes in a sport bag. Thought I had one laying around. Oh, there's one behind here. Why is there so many 20s in here? Wait a minute. Nope. Wait, what? Better try this. How did wet 20s manage to get in that bag? Unless it just glitched out because the bag happened to roll behind it. Skills? Maybe not. Madness? Yeah, and a heck ton of tools. Kind of running on life support already. To be fair, buttons were broken, so I had to bridge the contact on the PCB to get it started sometime. Wow. Yeah, that's if you don't classify that as skill, I don't know what you would classify that as, because woof. The most I'll ever do with electrician work is if I'm like replacing like PC parts, whether it's in a laptop or building a desktop from scratch. That's the most of my electric when it comes to my comfort zone with working with the finer details of electronic equipment. The rest, forget about it. Cars, I'm either calling my dad or a mechanic.
Alright, let's see here. Alright, we're almost there. Got 70,000 left. Wait a minute. I just made a realization about that 20s thing. I think I don't know, being an idiot, huh? The wife gets really pissed sometimes because I got this idiotic luck of making things work simply by touching them. Goes for cars, computers, AC units, heck, even things I'm not familiar with at all. Wow. I just did a full blunder realization. It's like, okay, wait a minute, what? Oh yeah, right. Hey, the scanning thing only does it for... Okay, 120, 120. Because how much money is needed? Oh my god, I was doing the math all wrong when it came to this. So, yeah, it does require things to still be in a backpack. But each brick, I forgot, is actually... Each fully wrapped brick is 120k, so that's 240,000 right there. So I just... Ow! Hey, come on! What was that for? So I have 240... So that means I just basically need 5 of these. 3, 4, 5. No. Oh my god. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying to wake up your brain. Yeah, I probably need that. Okay, and then I just need a 1,000 wrap instead of a full wrap of 20s.
Alright, this should be it for this 20s. See if anyone's home. Thank you for the pets. Now, 120 thou. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's an empty box. Alright, if I wanted to make a perfect brick and put it in a box for this order, I would just need 200... Oh, no. I almost pulled another brain fart again. Nope, never mind. That's all the currency there. 45, 55, 60. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Finish up the last of that order. And now all that's left is to fill up the piggy bank, because I think we got now enough between the orders that we should be able to fill that up the rest of the way. 5. $8,000. There we go. Oh, apparently there was one last mission I had left. Huh. Oh well. So this time... Now this is the one decision that even though full stop, I do not support crime and I do not support Mr. Spectator in any shape or form, he does make a valid point in that if the government were to get everything under one currency, yeah, I said earlier this stream, it's one thing if it was done to like your own currency to try and make things safer and make it harder on crime, but when you're actually going about and starting to affect everyone, the global economy when it comes to their own currency, that's where I would draw the line on. Again, I don't agree with the method, but I do agree with the point. So let's let it go. Is it gonna go out through that hole or what? It's still having that orbital effect go on. Yeah. I'm gonna... I just stopped my...
Spectator, head of the International Corporation Black Lotus.
And that was the other branch of Cash Cleaner Simulator. Again, this would have been the path that I personally would have taken. Again, not because I support Spectator or Black Lotus or crime in general, but because of the pure fact that he made a very valid points. The government/plutocracy in this game feels more like a feels more or less like a corrupt government entity as opposed to just a government that just needed like to hear protests or whatnot. But either way, that was the choice I would have definitely made. Would have been to just send the money packing, as opposed to welcome it in autocracy. But who knows? What would you have picked? I'm curious to know, and what your reasons would have been for. And with that, I think that will end Cash Cleaner Simulator. Any other extras or whatnot, I'll likely do off stream. But that was pretty much it. The game was fun. Yeah, I guess in a way, well, one way or another, I would have won. I guess. Because I was actually, okay, which choice is actually gonna... Most governments is corrupt in my opinion. Yeah. But, anyway... I was wondering, it's like, okay, which choice is actually going to let me continue playing the game if I so choose, or which choice is going to, or is there going to be like a hard end choice that's going to basically say, sayonara, you're done.